Well, here I am on Ramshore Rocks overlooking Leek in the background, and what a fantastic opportunity to talk through another product that I've made a purchase. So everybody that undertakes paddle sports realizes the challenges of footwear, finding the correct footwear for your needs. So clearly they need to be able to go into water and get wet and dry quickly. So they need to have a robust sole on them so that you're not being hurt by stones and logs and twigs, etc. if you're doing portages or when you're getting in and out of your craft. That is really important. Obviously they need to fit properly as well, be the right size, and to keep your feet as warm as possible. So there are some criteria for getting the right footwear, and there are a lot of footwear opportunities around, right from the cheap kind of shoes similar to the ones I'm wearing today because I've been teaching down at the reservoir, which is over there behind me, and really I don't need proper wetsuit boot to wear during those activities because it's a hot day. It's been a really hot day today, so shoes like the ones I've got, just simple and cheap, absolutely ideal. But in the winter, that's a different ball game. You obviously do need to have some footwear that is going to be robust and to keep your feet warm. So I do use wetsuit boots, and my wetsuit boots have really come to the end of their useful life. The smell, yep, and it's not just my feet. I think just anybody's feet in boots like that over a period of time, even though I do clean them, that smell still stays there. So they are going to be put in the bin. So I've spent some time looking for different wetsuit boots, and I came across some from LOMO. I've purchased some stuff from LOMO before and I have been impressed by the quality, and I happened to be down on the south coast and I noticed a colleague, Paul Hurrell, was wearing some of these or had some of these boots, and I did have a quick look at them and I was really happy with the quality, and I thought actually the next time that I go to purchase those, so given the opportunity to change them over, I thought I would go for the LOMO brand of boot, and it has turned up. So here they are, all packaged up, and I brought them with me on this trip. I'm up here for 5 days, so I thought I would open them up and have a look while we're on camera. I'll have to hold on to the bag because I don't want it to blow away, and was delivered really quickly, actually, a couple of days, which is excellent. And I'll just get one of the boots out, hopefully the other bag won't blow away, and that actually looks a really nice boot. So it's a proper boot rather than what I would call a wetsuit boot. So quite often the wetsuit boot has quite delicate soles on them, they're not really hard wearing, but as you can see from that one, that is almost like the sole of a trainer, which is a really good thing to have. So when it is going on rocks, as I'm sitting on here, that is going to be good for protecting your feet. It is a zip. I do prefer zip on wetsuit boots. I find it really difficult to get my feet in, so having a zip is a really good way of fitting them and obviously doing that up. I purchased a size that is the same size as the size shoe that I have, and I have heard that this sizing is generous, so I'm kind of hoping that that will be enough. I often wear waterproof socks as well, as I am doing with the boots that I've got on today. I've got waterproof socks on as well to keep my feet dry, and in the winter I will wear those in these boots, so there is plenty of space to actually do that as well. So all looking good. It's got a really good bit at the back here just to protect your feet. Obviously that's going to be in the kayak, so at that sort of angle that is going to be on the base of the kayak, so that's going to keep your feet steady actually in the boat. And it all looks pretty good, actually, pretty good quality. I can see that it's glued and sealed all the way round, and this rubber bit on the top here just to give some extra protection. There is some cardboard in here just to sort of space it out, so obviously that will need to come out before they're worn, and I will give a bit of an update once I have worn them. I have used these boots several times over the last few weeks and I'm really impressed. The robust sole stops any rocks hurting my feet, the zip makes them really easy to get on, and they have kept my feet really warm. They're a generous sizing, meaning I can get my dry socks on too. Because they are a heavy duty boot, they require a little bit more space in the kayak. Check this if you have a smaller kayak. All in all, I'd recommend these LOMO wetsuit boots, so I've put the link in the description if you'd like to get a pair for yourself. Have fun and happy paddling.